our Congresswoman from New York 21, Elise Stefanik.
Sounds like one of my concerts. That's Republican woman, Congresswoman Elise Stefanik of New York, booed off the stage during an event in her home district on Monday. The Congresswoman was met with a wave of loud jeers and boos during an event to honor a local politician who died last year. She finally just gave up talking. She later blamed radical far left Democratic ad. I like that. Yeah, they get them in like Wyoming. It's so radical, exactly. So, this reminds me so much of 2009 during the Obamacare hearings. And you would have senators, members of Congress going out, and they would it was really, really tough. And it just shows you how quickly things changed in politics. In 2008, Barack Obama and the Democrats won a historic landslide. The next year, you have even people like our own Claire McCaskill, who's very popular in her state, but Democrats all over the country just getting hammered in town hall meetings, getting booed at town hall meetings. And then, of course, 1 year later, you have the Tea Party winning big. Boy, we're seeing a lot of that where Republicans, and this is always, and I'm serious, this is just a terrible sign for a party. Republicans are scared to go out in public now, and that's one reason why.
We call that the Plattsburgh cheer right there. It's a cousin to the Bronx cheer here in New York.
Yeah.
Elise Stefanik, that's in her home district. Sure, there may have been some Democrats there yelling at her, but every time this happens at a town hall meeting, Republicans say it's Democrats, they've infiltrated us, they're bust them in from the outside. If you watch these town halls over this last several weeks, that's just not the case. It's constituents in these red districts many times yelling at their representatives because of their votes on the so-called big, beautiful bill and taking things away from them. And this plain to see fact that in that bill, billionaires get tax breaks and people like the ones who are upset at their representatives are losing something, whether that's Medicare or whether it's their hospital in their district, or you can go on down the list of things that are being taken away from them in favor of rich people in this country. It's just a fact of the substance of the bill. So some agitators, some Democrats there, probably, but also a lot of Republicans in these districts are mad at the people who represent them.
Well, they really are mad for a lot of different reasons, but the bill is just doing so terribly in the polls, and for good reason. It gave tax cuts to billionaires. It gave tax cuts to multinational corporations. It gave tax cuts to monopolists, like Mark Zuckerberg, massive tax cuts. Well, what is that? New York 19, I think. She's in upstate New York, a big district, a lot of rural voters there. And those are, I'm hearing from CEOs, rural hospitals, healthcare hospitals, they are really suffering. And this bill is really hurting healthcare. It's New York's 21st. Thank you, Alex. They're really suffering. So, it may not be quite the same as an urban or a suburban center, but you go out into a place like New York 21, and you'll have people that say, my Medicaid is being taken away for my children's health care, for my parents' nursing home care, and for what reason? So Mark Zuckerberg could get the biggest tax cut ever. So Elon Musk could get the biggest tax cut ever. So Amazon could get the biggest tax cut ever.
A few things with that. There's, and I know that during August, the Democrats are trying to define that the big beautiful bill as such. And it's not just that rural hospitals may close. It's and if that happens, and making the connection to people who aren't reliant on Medicaid, that means your healthcare costs are going to go up because people will show up in emergency rooms to get care. People this is bad for everyone. And I think it's that which hurts people, their actual health care plus their pocketbooks, and then just sort of a gut level sickness about what's happening elsewhere in the country, right? Like this gut level. And we've seen this in the town halls that Republican member of Congress did in Wisconsin a couple weeks ago, right? That was about immigration, and it wasn't even about the fact of deportations. It was the manner in which they were being done. So, and Elise Stefanik can say that these are Democrats showing up. The point is, Democrats are showing up. Democrats figured it. That just shows, that either shows organic anger or Democratic organization. Either way,
it's bad news. I would just say I probably held 200, 300 town hall meetings. Nothing would have ever happened like that over all my time in Congress, and it wouldn't have happened that way because I would have had a lot more people out supporting me. And if they ever heard I went somewhere where I got booed, there would be 10 times as many people, cheering them. But what a lot of people are saying, what's there to be excited about? Unless you're Mark Zuckerberg, unless you own a tech monopoly in Silicon Valley, unless you run a multinational corporation, what's there to be excited about? Unless you're, Jeff Bezos and you get, biggest tax cut of your life, or Mark Zuckerberg and you get the biggest tax. What's there to be excited about in this bill? And even on rural hospitals, and you're exactly right. So you take away health care from people who are on Medicaid, right?
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, hey, we showed them.
Right.
I'm not exactly sure what you're showing them. But what happens is they go to emergency rooms.
Yeah.
The hospitals have to treat them by law. That hospital incurs more costs. Those costs are passed on to people not on Medicaid. And so the cost of health care, which is already skyrocketing, continues to skyrocket. They have a couple of other problems here, Jonathan O'Meara. The biggest problem is Donald Trump's not going to be on the ballot next year. Republicans don't do well when Donald Trump's not on the ballot. They just don't do well. They didn't do well in 2017, 2018, 2019. They even lost in 2020. They didn't do well in 21, 22, or 23. He got on the ballot in 24, and they did okay. He's not on the ballot now, and you look at the generic ballot test. I mean, Democrats have their lowest approval ratings ever. Let me say that again. Democrats have their lowest approval ratings ever. Now, they've worked hard to get those low approval ratings, and yet they're still beating the Republicans by 5 points. If you're a Republican congressman, you got to be like John Lovitz in the 1988 Saturday Night Live skit. I can't believe I'm losing to this guy, but they are. It's terrible news. Not for Donald Trump. He's not running. It's terrible news for those Republican members of Congress.
Yeah, and that scene in Plattsburgh also probably not a hopeful sign for Congresswoman Stefanik's possible gubernatorial campaign in New York. Yeah. She's looking to run for that seat as well. You're right. It's a few things here. Unlike earlier in the year, when the NRCC was telling Republicans, hey, don't even hold town halls. This time in August recess, it's like, look, if you want to, go ahead, defend the bill. The White House, however, signaled to them, keep it limited. Like, don't be out too much. This is not a town hall, of course, it's an event, but they were aware of this brewing backlash to the bill on the Medicaid stuff in particular, the tax cuts for the wealthy and the like. And as the Democrats, yes, are having still struggling to come up with a positive message. Right now, it's still much more just we stand in opposition to this. But Republicans are out there finding tough sledding. The polls are what the polls are. They are in a tough way right now. And that's also, it's that concern. Donald Trump not on the ballot, but Donald Trump deeply worried about what's going to happen in next year's midterms, which is why suddenly, Joe, we're in this redistricting push, because there is such a fear that they're going to lose the House and what that could mean for Trump, not just stalling his agenda, but opening up investigations again, potentially even impeachment again. Some Democrats are talking about that were they to regain the majority. So therefore, you're seeing this push in Texas because they're aware it's going to be really hard to defend their signature piece of legislation and keep the majority.
And Willie, you can see the Democrats are trying to find their footing, and it's quite embarrassing, actually. I mean, Gavin Newsom. I mean, have you seen what he's doing online? And it's like, just take a deep breath. Yeah. Don't try to turn the ship 180 degrees and they don't know what to do. I have a good idea. Instead of trying to school Donald Trump, talk into the camera about affordability. Talk about making groceries more affordable. Talk about what you're going to do for housing. Talk about what you're going to do for energy prices that continue to go up. We heard the congressman yesterday talk about energy prices skyrocketing in New Jersey. Don't try, as I've been saying, Donald Trump's not on the ballot in 26. He's not on the ballot in 28. Why try to drag Muhammad Ali in the ring when you got Chuck Wepner standing right in front of you? And Wepner's a bleeder. He's a bleeder. You want him. So why are you going, I'm going after Donald? No, you're not. You're not running against Donald Trump. Go after Tweedledee or Tweedledum. Chuck Wepner, a bleeder. Go after him. No disrespect to Chuck Wepner.
Yeah, all due respect, of course.
He kind of held in there longer.
Inspired Rocky, many people say.
I think he did. Yeah.
I mean, this is the attention economy that Governor Newsom understands. You got to get attention somehow. So he's on social media doing parodies of Donald Trump, and he's trying his best to kind of grab some attention. I think he's looking beyond 2026, obviously.